Long enough to cover the subject and short enough to keep it interesting. Welcome to Out of My League, presented by Bandit Radio. I'm Nick Diaz. Popularity is the slutty little cousin of prestige. Leaders are not necessarily supposed to be liked. Good leaders will make decisions that are compromises to make everybody happy. But great leaders, they make the best decisions regardless if people like them. Adam Silver and the NBA still can't get their act together to start the playoffs. They're just wallowing around. Adam Silver is proposing all of these ideas without ever getting anything done. But the NFL's had a draft and come out with their schedule. Full steam ahead. Yet I constantly hear from people in the media and sports fans about how Roger Goodell is such a bad commissioner. He's tone deaf. He doesn't listen to his players enough. Adam Silver is forward-thinking and intelligent. Then why are the NBA ratings not even close to the NFL's? If Roger Goodell is so bad at his job, why has he increased the revenue and had the greatest surplus in NFL history? You know that if listen to this, you know that if the NFL lost half of their audience, it would still be the most popular sport in America. Half! If I told you you'd lose half of your income, you'd shit! Adam Silver is intelligent and forward-thinking. That's great. That doesn't mean he is great at his job. You know why journalists like Adam Silver? You know why? Because he's a nice guy, and that makes their job easier. Media people don't like Nick Saban and Bill Belichick because they're mean. They're not good at the microphone. They don't like talking, and that makes the media's job harder. I've been there. Unlike Goodell, Adam Silver makes sure the NBA players are empowered. If players are empowered to speak and to be more of an individual, they talk more. And guess whose job becomes easier? The media's. And if certain players are empowered enough, they start telling you the earth is flat. I'm about to graduate from journalism school. And in journalism school, they're always obsessed with one thing that I've noticed. It's optics. Optics. In other words, I constantly care about what people think of me. Now, in defense of journalists, there's a reason that's not necessarily a bad thing to worry about what people think of you. Because let's say you're a reporter, locally or nationally, and you're wording something or saying something that comes off as showing significant bias. Well, what happens? Civilians don't trust you. And if civilians don't trust you, the journalist or the reporter, then all hell breaks loose. But we all live in bubbles. And the media, they live in their little bubble. Because in the real world and in leadership, caring about what people think about you all the time is not healthy. The NFL, they can't have a draft during COVID-19. Isn't Goodell worried about how it looks? Why are you constantly worried about how things will look? Just worry about how things are. I wish I looked like Brad Pitt, but I don't, so I don't worry about it. If Adam Silver is the most progressive-thinking commissioner in sports, then why is the NFL the ones constantly changing rules and unchanging rules every single year, proposing new this and that? In NBA, they're just like, well, we've thought about changing some things. About the playoffs, past few years. We thought about shortening the season. Maybe we'll start on Christmas. We're thinking about it. Well, while the NBA is in a corner thinking about how smart they are at thinking, the NFL actually did all of those things several months ago. The NBA is a star-driven league, and NFL isn't. They're beholden to teams. Why are you so sure that's a good thing? Adam Silver and the NBA are trying to get Zion and the Pelicans into the playoffs this summer to help increase ratings. And now people in the media are giving them crap for it because the Pelicans are not good enough to be in the playoffs yet. Meanwhile, the NFL, they can have a regular season game with 2 above-average teams in prime time and get a bigger rating than any NBA Finals game in the last 20 years. That's what happens when you have a leader in the building. Well, at least Adam Silver is better than the commissioner of baseball. The student government president at your local high school can do a better job than the commissioner of baseball. But since we're lowering the bar, I can tell you that little leagues all across the country, they're starting to play games before Major League Baseball. Better than the commissioner of baseball. Adam Silver, he's a nice guy. There's nothing wrong with that. But sometimes Roger Goodell is not. And I think it all started with the Saints Bounty Gate scandal. And Saints fans, I'm sorry you're not going to like what I'm about to say. But Roger Goodell did his job. You got caught. And I don't want to hear about, well, other teams do it. Yeah, well, they didn't get caught. And Roger Goodell did what he was supposed to do. Sorry. It is the same thing with the Patriots. The Patriots, they do the same things that everybody else does. The problem is the Patriots got caught. End of story. Roger Goodell's just doing his job. Roger Goodell is just greedy and doesn't care about his employees. Adam Silver, commissioner of the NBA, he's more compassionate. When it comes to the NBA, they're more than just athletes. They don't just care about money. Yeah, tell that to China. Thanks for listening to Out of My League. If you like what you heard, be sure to like, share, and subscribe, or follow me on Twitter at @TheNickDiaz. See you later.